my life great. I'm up next now. It's the king. I'm holding on to my crown.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy, man, Markie D, the Blackout Hour Indie Artist Radio Show. Guess what? We outside, man. We here, baby. I'm sorry we couldn't be in the studio today, man. A little technical difficulties, man, but it's all right. We here, man. You know, it never stops. Y'all know how we do it. It never stops. So we bring the interview home, baby. Right here, man. We got Rap King in the building. Rap King, what's up, baby?
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. What about you?
I'm good. I'm blessed.
Yeah? How you blessed, man?
Just been living life.
That's living life?
Yeah, just basically that's it. Just been living life.
Just living life. Loving every bit of it.
Yeah.
Doing what you got to do.
Yeah, of course.
That's number one, man. So what's up, man? Tell me something about Rap King, man.
Born and raised in Harlem. Been making music for about 10 years now. Started back in like 8th grade off of poetry. Just been writing, producing. I'm an author also with my own record company.
I just name your record company.
Rap King Nation Records.
Say it again.
Rap King Nation Records.
Rap King Nation Records.
The idea of it was to actually say give artists a platform to share their talent. Just to sit here, give them a platform for them to actually spread their creativity and actually let them shine for who they are and not for what these other record companies want them to do. You know, you make your own choices. You do your own thing.
Okay. And you said you you've been rap for 10 years, and how long you had the record label?
Ever since high school.
High school.
Yeah.
Wow. So you dedicated with this?
Yeah. Okay. Definitely dedicated.
Where you trying to take it? Like, how far are you trying to take this game?
How far?
Yeah.
Just be the prime example of what it means to be a music artist. That's how far I really want to be. And all honesty, I just feel like nowadays this industry is so substance that is nothing really different anymore. You know, with the whole drill wave and everything else in between, it's like there's no storytelling, no nothing no more. So like that's what I want to bring back. I want to bring hip-hop back to the golden days where everything was fun, where creativity was at its highest point, where music artists had control instead of these lawyers and these business people taking control. The game that we founded is for us, it's not for them. So like we gotta take our power back, and we gotta spread that power to the next generation.
Now I'm telling you right now, this is a deep interview. This is different, y'all. So your old heads, as they call us, old heads, pay attention to this young brother, man, because he's speaking sense right now. Okay, so what made you fall in love with hip hop? So I'm gonna say hip hop. I'm not gonna say rap, because you're talking right now as a hip hop artist to me. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. So, what made you get into hip hop?
Well, basically, it was all for poetry. I feel like the foundation was all for poetry. Two favorite poets, Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou, my influences for me to actually start writing lyrics. I started falling in love with hip hop since I was like maybe about like 6, 7. You know, I started really learning the game and understanding because, you know, my brothers, when they was living here, they always bumping like, you know, T.I., Jay-Z, Biggie, everybody. So that's who I really messed with around that time, you know, everybody that was lyrical. So when I actually started writing my own lyrics, I just started, you know, taking bits and pieces from the artists, from the legends of the game and try to bring it to my own style.
You remember the first rhyme you ever wrote or the first poem you ever wrote?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. It's been years.
It's been years. You know, I have to put you in the spot with that poetry, man.
Yeah,
you know, poetry is deep. I like poetry. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's part of rap. It's part of every genre of music, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just speaking from the heart and, you know, putting words together. Everybody say, you know, but poetry is just crazy. And for you, how old are you, matter of fact?
I'm 22.
You're 22. So actually, 22, and you write poetry, hip hop. You got a record label.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I make beats also.
And you make beats.
Yeah.
Come on, serious?
I make beats.
Y'all young cats out there, pay close attention, man. I need y'all to really stay focused on this young man right here. I'm in this crib, you know what I mean? So if I came over here to his house, there's something special about this brother here. You know what I mean? So tell me, what's the first show you ever did?
My first show that I ever did?
That made you realize that, you know, I can do this.
It was going into my 9th grade year that summer when I had camp. I did a remix to John Cena's Right Now, and I remember this. So I did a remix to John Cena's Right Now, and I had
John Cena wrestler.
Yeah.
Wow, different.
So nobody really noticed, but his old whoever's a fan of WWE that grew up in the 2000s understood what John Cena's first gimmick was before he went PG. Everybody knows he was like the rapping style person. When he won his first WWE championship, that's when he dropped his first album that went platinum. So I did a remix to his song Right Now, and I had the crowd going crazy in my school. And that was when I just knew for a fact, I was like, I'm really gonna want to do this. I really want to do this.
So the influence, your inspiration for you writing music, you said Langston Hughes,
Maya Angelou.
and Maya Angelou. So you had no rappers that was your influence. They the one who made you want to get into this game.
Basically, yeah.
Wow. You got me speechless right now. You know what I mean? You do, because you get interviews like this and you have a lot of artists, it was Biggie or it was Pop. Brother said Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou. So now you got me like, it's a whole different interview. You dig what I'm saying? And it's a good thing. It's a good thing because I was not expecting this from you. You know what I mean? Like, I witnessed you perform at the showcase. You did your thing. You got a lot of networking going on. I follow you on social media and I watch you. You know what I mean? I'm watching like everybody, basically. You know what I mean? So this is the reason why I reached out to you and said, yo, you need an interview. You know what I'm saying? So, your first show, Butterflies, or you just had it in you?
I don't think I was in, like, I was like kind of like in a stage of like, I'm prepared, but then again, I hope everything works well. I think that was my emotions with it, because I like the best advice I get is like, think about it like you at home. Like, think about the stage as your second home. And that advice always carried with me. So anytime when I perform, it's like my second home. It's like I'm in my own living room, in my room recording. Or it's like I'm here in my living room when I'm having fun by myself, just like rapping and stuff like that. So like the stage is like my second home. I feel comfortable when I'm there, because I'm in my own element as much as I'm in my own element at my house.
Have you ever battled?
Have I ever battled?
You got into that little battlefield, or you just...
Nah. Like, we had like fun battle raps back in high school and stuff like that, but it wasn't really nothing too serious. We just be playing around, but nobody really took it seriously as like battle rap or anything like that. Like, it was just strictly like we was just writing lyrics, making beats, and recording. Like, we just played around with the battle, because it'd be like, oh, like, I'm better than you, like, just playing around with it, like, oh, I'm better than you, like, you want to battle me and all that, I could show you I'm really good on the mic. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, I don't want to get into that battle rap field.
I dig it. Now, this is something that been on my mind too. The name, Rap King. You know that's a deep name.
It has a meaning behind it.
It has a meaning behind it. Okay, I had a feeling. Cause you say Rap King, people might want to come for your head. Now you gotta be ready for that. You know what I mean? So, what's the meaning behind it?
Rhythm and poetry, kindness, intelligence, non-stop greatness. So basically, rhythm and poetry, which stands for rap, and the King is an acronym that's part of my story called King Life. So it's like, it describes who I am as a person.
Say it again.
Like
say what does it stand for?
King Life stands for who I am as a person. Like,
no, okay, I'm sorry.
Rap King stands for like what I love and who I am. Basically.
So the meaning of it is, you said R-A-P. What does it stand for?
Rhythm and poetry.
Rhythm and poetry.
King stands for kindness, intelligence, non-stop greatness.
Wow. Come on, y'all. That's different. That's different, yo. This is dope. Y'all know we're fighting right now. We here at Rap King Residence, man. Upcoming artists, man. Please follow this brother, man. All right, so you have material out. I had one of your songs. This is one of my favorites, man. I can't think of the name. This is crazy, but I think I have it in my laptop. What's the first song you had sent me? Do you remember? It's off this beat. Oh man, it's gonna come to me. But you performed it. You performed it.
It was.
Man,
I know what song you're talking about, which is so crazy.
The song is deep. I
Boulevard.
There you go. That's it. Exactly. What made you come up with that right there?
So, I'm just gonna go everybody in detail so y'all can actually follow the timeline order. Every album that I write it through a period of time in my life. My debut album was dropped October 15, 2018 when I was upstate in college in Fredonia. It was called Heartbreaking Love. I recently got out of a relationship way before I graduated high school, and I got into a relationship way before I went upstate. So I was telling the story about the time where I got out of it and when I got into my new relationship. The next album was Vulgar. Vulgar was basically around the time when I actually started like cursing in my songs and actually like bringing out those feelings that I wanted to express. So like that's when I started to talk about just like the hate and like the journey of like me actually becoming a full-fledged music artist. The third album, Heartbreaking Love 2, which was the second part to Heartbreaking Love, was to sit here and discuss the relationship that I was in at the end of 2018 going to 2019, how we broke up and how we got back together. Now, the fourth album, which was I made when I came home, which is the Soy Elijah 1. That's what Boulevard came on in. So Boulevard, I remember I got the beat, I was listening to it. The guy that sung the hook, Lakeith Rashad, shout out to him. He actually is a nice singer. So like I think I was going through like a little bit of depression stage, a little bit, and like music was always my therapy. So like I was just talking about that journey of me, you know, finding myself as an artist and finding myself as a person. So that gave most of my fans the motivation to understand that, like, you know, no matter what you go through in life, you're always gonna come out of it the best version of yourself.
On that note. Wow, okay, because Boulevard, when the way you flowed on that, man, you can feel it. You know what I mean? I'm a big critic when it comes to, you know, from singing, from rapping. You know, if I hear something that sounds nice, I let it be known. You know what I mean? If it don't sound nice, I'm like, you know, I'm not going to play it. And I play that a lot on the Blackout album. You know what I mean? And to me, you have the gift. You have it, man. You know what I mean? And I would not want to see you stop it. You know what I mean? I know you got some new material that's dropping.
Yeah, June 16th. I'm dropping my 13th album with Story Elijah.
13th, your 13th. You got more albums. I got more albums than me, man.
I just be working. Something like that. I just be working.
I gotta catch up. Yo, this is crazy. But yo, nice. 13, man.
Yeah, so with the Story Elijah 2, it was supposed to release during the time of Corona, but things got complicated, so I replaced the album with Success Is My Revenge. So I was planning out the Story Elijah 2 around the time I was working on my last album, Heartbreaking Love 5. I wanted to sit here and really talk about the things that happened to me within 3 years of my life. From my mom being in my hospital, relationships, me going back to like, me figuring out this music stuff, and just like overall my success in my career. So like the Story Elijah 2 actually talks about significant things in my life that happened within a 3-year span, from me losing my twin brother, Darling, God bless him, and just like everything else overall. So, but whoever has me on social media, follow me on social media at VotG, the album cover, it has pictures of different people that is significant in my life that actually made the album meaningful, because those are the people that actually I consider my biggest supporters.
You're different, bro. You're different, and listening to you, you're very passionate about what you do. What song you have that really, like, that's really meaningful to you, like what you put your all into, that made you like, yo?
It was Late Nights.
Late Nights.
Yeah. So that was one of the, I can say this, that was one of the best songs that people always say like that's their favorite song of all time by me. Because once I got that million streams on SoundCloud and I got the plaque, that's when I knew for a fact, man, is that like this is really like this is really the call.
So you got the plaque from Spotify?
Yeah, sure.
Where's that plaque? Take it off the wall. We're gonna go get this plaque right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this plaque, yo. Definitely. Yeah, you gotta bring that. Hold on.
Hey. So I got the plaque.
Wow.
So I got the plaque from
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, let's talk about it.
So when I wrote, so like it was so surreal how the song became about, because I wrote the song actually back in high school. I actually wrote the song back in high school. So like I had mad different recordings of it. So like the final recording was when I went to the studio in Brooklyn. But one of my friends actually showed me the beat, and he was like, I could hear you on this song, because he was trying to get me to become more versatile. So I was like, I hear you on this beat. Like, this is something that I know for a fact you need to body. And he was like, listen, it don't matter. I know for a fact once I read those lyrics, I know for a fact this is it. This is going to be that song that everybody's going to love. And he was right. He called it like how he see it. So I came home, wrote the lyrics to the beat. I recorded. I recorded it 3 times for 3 different versions. When my brother took me to the studio, I re-recorded the thing because that was one of his favorite songs also. And yeah, I released it on Heartbreaking Love, and the song went crazy after that. As you can see, when I released the single, that's when the million streams became about.
Wow, million streams, man. So that them social media little joints be really meaning something, yo. Because I know some people talk a little bit about like some people buy these stuff or somebody do this that, and the third, and you know I say to each his own. If you gotta do what you gotta do to get yourself out there, get yourself out there. But I know you, and I know how you work. You understand what I'm saying? So that's different. Like some people show me that, and I be like, yeah, all right, man. I know you ain't get those, you know what I mean? But I, you know, it'd be fat because you listen to this people, you see how they carry themselves, you see how they write. Like I said, you're passionate about what you do. You know what I'm saying? And I take my hat off to you. Like, you know, it's an honor to be in your presence, to know that, you know, you're doing what you're doing. And, you know what I mean? And I'm very picky, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm very picky. You know, people know, who Rap King? Don't worry. If you're on this show, you're going to know he's somebody. Because y'all know I'm somebody. That's right.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And he's somebody. So at the end of the day. So you got the new album coming out.
Yeah.
Is it the album or is it EP?
It's an album.
The album. How many tracks?
32. And
What?
Yeah, 32.
Hold on.
I go big or go home. None of my albums is less. The low. When Heartbreaking Love 2 was like 16 track, that's the lowest I go. The lowest I go is 16.
16.
Yes.
Wow.
The lowest I go is 16.
All I'm saying is this: no matter what you've been through in the past, no matter the adversity you went through, don't look back, just move forward. My life great, I'm up next now. It's the king, I'm holding on to my crown. I'm living life for a fact. When I think about my past, there's no looking back. See, my life great, I'm up next now. It's the king, I'm holding on to my crown. I'm living life for a fact. When I think about my past, there's no...
I got EPs. I'm working on my new album now. You know what I mean? But to do that, I know you working. 32 tracks.
Yeah.
On this new album.
Yeah.
Wow.
I tell, because I have an artist who I work with that want to actually start on her album. I told her this, like, it doesn't matter how much songs you put on there. It's all about the content that you make. So the more content that you make, the better you get. And I told her, like, I don't think your joint should be like short. You should actually do like a whole full-fledged album for your fans to hear your story. Simple like that.
Because some people say that they go, oh, don't do it for an album because people don't want to listen to every song. You know, because, you know, some people's ears are selective. They be like, okay, they hear the first 3, then they go, oh, I want to turn it off. Because that's today's music today in hip-hop and music, period. They'll play the best single, and then you don't hear nothing else.
Exactly.
And then you go to the album and go, yo, number 3, number 5, number 7 is fire. Why they don't play that?
Exactly.
So they stagnate you to one song. You have 32 songs.
Yeah.
Are you worried about people just picking like...
No, because I know my day one supporters is definitely...
My
day one supporters is going to go crazy for it.
Nice. And that's good to have a support team.
Yeah.
How your mom be feeling? You be here making all the noise, beating on the walls or something. You come up with a rhyme, you like this. I know you be in the house, in the room.
She be chilling.
She be chilling?
Yeah, she be chilling. My mom's my vice president of my company.
Nice.
She's my #1 fan forever. And I'm going to tell everybody this. Before you get to me, you got to go through her.
Yes. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. You mama's boy.
Basically.
At the end of the day, you ain't got nothing to do with music. That's official, man. Yeah. And a lot of people need to listen to that. And people that's out there watching the Blackout Hour understand what this young man is saying. Stop trying to always take charge and thinking you run everything and you still got, you know, wearing Pampers. You know what I mean? Can't outdo moms and pops, man. Like, keep it a buck with you. I know, and I'm a grown man. I still be like, yes, mine. Yes, mine. You know, at the end of the day. So, you got the 32 tracks, man. And you're dropping it
June 16th.
June 16th on all major platforms?
Yeah. And I want to give a big shout out to my guys that actually was on the feature of the
album. I was
album.
about to ask you, who do you have on the album?
Okay, so Whoever's a fan of mine, understand. Y'all heard the EP, The Next Generation. You already know who's going to be on the album. But I have 3 people from my school and one close friend who I met when I was making music videos with my cameraman. Shout out to my guy Shay, aka Mr. Lost Lion Film Studios. So my friend Rahima, she's I'm gonna lie, Rahima's an amazing female artist. Like, her bars really speaks a lot of pain, and you're gonna feel it. My friend Blitz, aka Mr. Kenny Paz, he really is a nice rapper, and I like his style. You know, he's different from everybody else. My friend Henry, aka Flavor, who's mainly into the engineering side, but he could sing. Like, if he really want to sing, he will definitely sing. And my friend Jose, who is an actor, but he got bars. His EP, I love his EP. His EP, Northside Freestyle, is everything to me. Like, it's really everything to me. Like, he's like, me and him, we will always send each other beats that we know for a fact that we could kill.
Nice.
And one of the beats that he sent to me is on the album. So yeah, so we all got tracks together. And plus, shout out to Lakeith Shard and Brendan Martin for being on the album, Allison Berkeley for being on the album, and Ashley Rose. Shout out to all of y'all for helping make this album for what it's worth.
Yo, you already, man. I'm listening to you. Like, you not shouting out, yo, shout out to Big Ski,
Yeah.
and but you giving names, like, you know what I mean? Official name. That's business minded, man.
Yeah.
That's business minded. Like, I applaud you for that. I applaud you for that. Like I said, this is your show. This is about Rap King. You know what I mean? And if you got anything you want to get off your chest about it, to let people know that you're here to stay, and get ready.
Remember, my talent speaks for itself. My talent speaks for itself. That's it. My talent speaks for itself.
So where they can find everything.
So follow me on Spotify, Rap King. My Apple Music is Rap King. Follow me on Instagram at Rap King VOTG. My Facebook is Elijah Williams. My YouTube is Rap King, and my Snapchat is The Only Rap King.
Anything you can say right now to all the youngins around your age that's trying to get where you at, what would you tell them?
Just keep your creativity flowing. Don't let nobody tell you what your limit is for your creativity. That's one thing I had to learn. Nobody can cap your creativity but you. You have, as artists, we have endless of creativity. We could create new things on the fly. We could create new things when we're asleep. Don't let nobody cap your creativity.
Good point, right at you. Now you're here. Like I said, I applaud you. And you got our #1 support, the Blackout, HI Entertainment. You already know.
Thank you.
But one thing I do on the Blackout, which is called Blackout. Now I put people on the spot, man. You're a rapper, right?
Hold on.
He walking away to take a moment to himself. He got the music, y'all. See, we live right here, man, at Rap King Residence, man. You know what I mean? The Blackout is everywhere. We outside, we everywhere. So the young brother about to get on this floor right here and do his numbers. This is what we do. We live here. Blackout, you know what I mean? It goes down like that. And shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to all the birthdays out there. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Y'all know to follow the Blackout Hour Indie Artist Show on YouTube. Follow it, man. Follow it. See more of this. Rap King about to give y'all something, man. And we gonna maintain and watch too. Cause this is what we do. Shout out to the mother, shout out to the girlfriend, the friend, everybody's in the building who support Rap King. Keep supporting this brother, man.
Okay, you ready?
We're about to get it going. This is the Blackout Hour.
I don't even know. Alright.
We live.
Ma, turn on my speaker.
That's what we
How
do.
you telling me?
Just turn it off.
It's on?
Yeah, just turn it off.
That's a
We
damn
here.
shame.
Wait, hold on,
Okay.
wait, wait.
All right, so 235. That's cool?
Wait. Turn it up to like 45.
Well, okay.
Ready? Alright.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Rap King, y'all. Let's go on the Blackout Hour. We here, baby.
Yo, this is about to be interesting. You know the vibes. It's King Life. Alright, let me talk right quick. Listen, it's been a minute since I kicked it like this. I'm back on my bullshit, I'm making all of them piss. Any beat I get on is gonna turn into fire. Since the passion really real, I never retire. Who do you know really could be an all-around star? A music artist and an author that could take it this far. First radio show, the C's always been planted. When I touch the stage, man, I don't take it for granted. Feeling like Bruce Wayne, I need a butler named Alpha. Already been on private jets, Massachusetts I land. I know my fans gonna demand me to release new music. 30 album on the way, my voice so therapeutic. A milli plaque on my wall, call me Mr. Late Nights. The voice and the love that I'm gonna reach new heights. I'm just blessed with the sound of God gave me a gift. I'm on a different element, but the gift is fifth. I got a heart like Kevin, my emotions very short. My lasagna stays solid, couldn't hear with a fork. Dark shit, king shit, I'm just making all these moves. Falling dead, staff them on, I had something to prove. Ever since my twin died, my heart been so cold. People only testing me when they wanna have gold. They like, yo, Eli, let me hold some dollars. I always tell them I'm broke since I'm stacking no comments. You don't text me how I'm doing, then it's something with you. You don't check up on me, then I got a W. My circle very small, starting to look like a dot. Most of the females I did started to move like thoughts. Most of them got pregnant, I'm just speaking my mind. They didn't see me for me, they just acted so blind. I'm independent doing me, I don't need to get signed. I have an artist who I owe, she always stay on her grind. Listen, it's getting real in this game of music. A lot of artists doing drill, sounding so very stupid, using the same beats, not being so different. Everyone in this box of lyrics don't have excitement. 10 years in the game, I already have my name. The one and only Rad King, the goal I do claim. Let me tell you about my goals and the plans I have. It's too realistic, I don't care who lag. First thing I'ma do is buy some land, building my record company that I command. Signing artists with talent that has a message, giving them a platform to help them spread. The second goal, build a school for the young and gifted. Culinaries, painters, anyone can join it. Giving kids a platform to show their craft. No need to draft, I don't want them mad. Third goal is very simple, buy a house with my mom. My number one fan who did a fine job of raising 4 kids, she's my best friend. I'ma blow back on her, be there to the end. The last and the final goal, buying companies out. Rod Nation, Bad Boy, Universal is out. Republic too, I can't forget that jam. These lawyers don't know music, they gotta go, man. I'm just speaking the real, nobody talks about this. Relationships nowadays is a hit and miss. A lot of females ruin niggas, thinking that is a bliss. City girls mentality could really drink my piss. The story of Elijah 2 coming June 16th. The album of the summer, who gonna stop me? The story of Elijah 2 coming June 16th. The album of the summer, who gonna stop me?
Ow! Where y'all want to say, yo, man, thank you so much.
No problem.
Appreciate it, man. Yo, he just blacked out. Literally just blacked out, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Markie 3, man. Rap King, follow him again. Where they can follow you one more time?
Follow me on Instagram at RadKingVOTG. That's mainly why I be on. Follow me on Instagram at RadKingVOTG.
I co-sign that. You already know Blackout Hour, man. Much love. God bless y'all, man. Tune in every Thursday. Y'all know how it goes. One love.
I'm living life for a fact. When I think about my past, there's no looking back. See, my life great, I'm up next now. It's the king, I'm holding on to my crown. I'm living life for a fact. When I think about my past, there's no looking back.